My name is Peter Lanjouw. I'm currently a professor of economics at the Free University of Amsterdam, where I work on development economics since January of last year. Before that, I was working in the World Bank's research department, and I had been working at the World Bank for 25 years. In my area of specialization, I'm a development economist, but with a strong interest in issues that have to do with poverty, the measurement of poverty, and the analysis of poverty. And I have a strong interest as well alongside that with rural development. The rural areas in the developing world is really where poverty is concentrated, and it's been a very strong interest to try to understand as well as I can what are the dimensions of the rural poverty problem, what are the constraints on rural poverty alleviation, and so on. Very quickly in my research, I became aware of the importance of spatial factors driving poverty and inequality in the developing world. Many of the poor people tend to be concentrated in remote areas, areas that are far away from the big cities, highly undeveloped, and so on. So space and spatial issues that are very central to my research interests. So I was part of the sort of organizing committee that Julio Verdeguer pulled together for this conference, and so I had, over the course of, I guess, the past year, quite a few discussions with Julio and with Felicity about how this conference could be organized, with the kind of people that could be arriving. I'm currently presenting a paper, which I presented earlier this morning, on spatial issues and spatial dimensions of poverty in Vietnam. And I'll be moderating a session tomorrow in one of the group discussions. So I'm very excited to be here, and very much this is a conference that has sort of the topics that are of great interest to me all together in one place. Now, what I like very much about the conference is that it's not just academics talking to each other. There's quite a few academics here, but there's also people from other important parts of the story. There's people from the private sector, there's people from the development institutes that are actually practitioners of development work, and so it's very useful for us to sit together and to learn from each other all around this topic of territorial development and spatial inequalities and so on. So that's my presence here, and I'm very happy to be here.